been a while since I've gone live. It's been a while since I have posted a video on here. So I've got a bunch of questions in the comments. So I just want to take a few minutes to see if you guys have any questions. Let me know. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to come join in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Come on into the room. Come on into the room. Give you guys a couple minutes to come on in here. Let's see. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Well, afternoon now, and it's 12 p.m. here. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Just coming on here, haven't been on here in a while. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you guys have any questions today. I do have a couple questions that I do want to address that I have gotten. Congratulations, Junior. Congratulations. Good afternoon. Hey, Angie. Hey, Nicole. Dabia, I hope I'm saying that right. Dabia, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I know it's been a while since I posted on here and went live, so I just wanted to come on here. Oh, Junior, people are telling you congratulations. Hey, Tanya. Oh, is that Saria J? Congratulations. Congratulations. Listen, it's so normal to be nervous. It's okay. It is normal to be nervous. It is okay. It is okay. Valerie says, thank you for your video. Oh, you're welcome. Congratulations. Oh, she says she has her dream job. Congratulations. Angie says all three of us passed in Texas. Okay, congratulations. I love it. I love it. I love it. Please keep letting me know. Please keep letting me know when you guys pass. How long do you have to take your test after graduation? So, Denise, it depends on your school. Some schools require that you take your test before graduation or before externship. Some require that you take it. They don't really give you a timeline as long as you take it. Maybe some schools may give you within a couple months. So it just kind of depends on your school. Oh, really? Angie says it's the only study we had. Oh, wow, Angie. Everybody's saying congratulations. Oh, somebody said, wait a minute, I missed the comment. Somebody said I take mine at the end of this month. Okay, your favorite. Okay, good luck to you. Hello. Crystal said, I love your videos. I'm so glad, Crystal. Thank you. Oh, it's been 11 years since I completed my MA program. I never got certified. What do you recommend I do to take? Oh, Noonie, just go to marefreshercourse.com. That's my study guide. So you can use my videos, and marefreshercourse.com is literally a study guide / refresher course that I created. So go there, Noonie. I created it especially for people like you. So my study guide is for people that just got out of school, that's getting ready for certification. And it's also for people who, in your situation, have been out of school for a long time and need to get certified. So marefreshercourse.com. I have 9 modules in there, Noonie. I'm going to add 3 more. I'm going to add 3 more. 3 more I'm going to add. So there's anatomy and physiology, EKG, dosage calculations. All of that is on there. You're welcome, Noonie. marefreshercourse.com. Meg Rock says, do you know about NPS-CMAA certification? I didn't research carefully before the pay, and I'm taking my test. Okay, so CMAA is the medical administration. So yeah, I'm not too familiar with NPS as a certifying body, but the CMAA, that's the administrative certification. Dabia says, I'm a medical assistant. Can you please tell me how I can apply for a job because I'm not certified yet? So Dabia, is just a matter of searching medical assistant jobs in your area. You can go to Indeed.com. One of the things that I highly recommend is searching for medical assistant agencies in your area. So medical assistant staffing agencies or medical assistant temp agencies, guys, definitely do that because they get paid to help you find a job. So Darby, if you're having trouble, do that, and then also go around to some private offices in your area with copies of your resume and see if they're hiring. The EKG is what's getting me. It's not clicking. Oh, Crystal, I get it. I have an EKG video on this channel. Check it out, Crystal. There's an EKG video on this channel. Watch that, and then hopefully that'll help you out. I try to make it as simple as possible. So check that out, Crystal. It's right on this channel. Melanie says, when are you going to do a new study guide? Oh, do you mean the study videos? I'll let you know, Melanie, right now. I've been working on this study guide that I created. It's an online study guide and refresher course at marefreshercourse.com. Once I finish that, then I'll be able to do some more videos, but I haven't had time to do that, to do another study video. But I got plenty on here, Melanie. I have about, I think it's about 14 videos on CCMA alone, and then the CMAA, I think I have about 8 or 9 videos. So I have plenty of videos here. I just have to find some time to do some more. So for those of you that's having trouble finding a job, just remember, as I always say, go around to some private offices, take copies of your resume, just say, hey, is the hiring manager available? I wanted to know if you guys are hiring. I'm a medical assistant. Would you be willing to take copies of my resume? If they say no, it's okay. Just get the website and go apply online. If they take your resume, perfect. And make sure you're dressed professionally just in case they interview you on the spot. So that is so important. Be dressed professionally just in case. Melanie says, okay, thank you. I'm planning to take CCMA in December. Okay, Melanie. And if you need a study guide, marefreshercourse.com. I have a study guide at that. marefreshercourse.com. I have the administrative study guide as well as the CCMA RMA. It's for all of the certifications. I was wondering the same thing. I finished school in 2021 and life was life. And I get it, Denise. And I didn't go retake my test due to me having COVID during the time of my retest. So okay, got you. A lot of people, that happened with a lot of people during COVID. So it's fine. Just if you need a study guide, like I mentioned, I have that study guide. Or if you already have the study material, then perfect. Make sure you're studying. Oh, Crystal's taking hers on October 1st. Okay. You're welcome, Darby. I hope I'm saying your name right. So you guys, that was one of the questions I wanted to address, the job question. Another person wanted to know, why do I have to have an externship? So this is the thing, guys. Externship, traditionally, an externship has always been required for medical assistant school. So you got to kind of go into it knowing that you're going to have those hours that you're going to work for free. Okay, now some schools don't require it. If you're at a school that doesn't require it, then you're fine. But some schools, it's just a part of the curriculum. So you do have to go in it knowing that I'm going to have these hours that I'm going to have to work, but I don't get paid. So if you're in like looking for school, if you haven't started yet, and you don't want to go to a school that require like 180 hours where you're working for free, then you may want to look into another program. But externship is required for most schools, and the RMA certification, you have to do externship for that one. How to purchase the NHA study guide. So you have to go to nhanow.com, Melanie. nhanow.com for the NHA study guide if you want to get it directly from them. nhanow.com. Erica says, I just want to say I passed my test. Congratulations. I watched your videos, the CCMA videos. Perfect. You're welcome, Erica. You're welcome. That makes me happy. I'm glad to know you guys are passing. I'm so happy to know that. So yeah, guys, I finally created a study guide myself. So I have that at marefreshercourse.com. So if you know somebody that needs a study guide, let them know. Go to marefreshercourse.com. I have video lessons on there, and then I have quizzes. In each lesson, there's a video lesson. In each module, there's a video lesson, and then there is a quiz. And then there are 3 practice tests at the end of the study guide. Tevra says, I was seeking a paid externship after I take the course. So externships aren't paid, Tevra. So if your school does not require externship, you can go straight to working. But if you're doing externship, you won't get paid. Those are hours that you have to get as a medical assistant, but though it's not a paid externship. Tevra is telling you guys congratulations for those of you that passed. Medrock says that's what happened with me. I finished my program in 2011, but got a job at my internship. Okay, and never got. See, yes, Medrock, thank you for mentioning that. That's a lot of people. A lot of people got hired and never needed certification. But guys, if you are not certified, please go get certified, because more and more places are going to start requiring it. They are predicting that most states are going to start requiring it. So if you're not certified and you've been working, still go get certified. I was talking to someone who has been in the field almost 30 years and she's not certified and she's been able to work. And I told her, listen, you're going to eventually need it, because she's been at the same place. She doesn't need it now. But if she ever changes jobs, or if they ever start requiring it, she's going to have to get certified. That's what happened with me. I've been a medical assistant since 2004. And I got certified when I first finished school, but I didn't keep up with it. I was young, 19. I wasn't thinking about certification. I was working and I always had a job. Fast forward to 2018, I had to get it. So you guys make sure you get certified, because eventually you're going to have to get it. You may be okay where you are now, but definitely you're going to need it eventually. Are you able to take the NHA test online? Yeah, you can, Nicole, but if you want to take it online, only do it if you really need it, because there's so many restrictions when you're at home taking it. I would actually recommend, if you can, go into a testing site. So when you go schedule your test, I recommend going to take it in person, because when you take it at home, you barely can breathe without them turning your test off. Honestly, a lot of people have been having issues with if they move, if their phone goes off, if somebody walks in the room. One person last name changed on their ID because she had just gotten married. She couldn't take hers. But when you go in person, you're talking to, a live person, and it's a lot easier to take it. The restrictions aren't as much. So like for an example, when you go take your test, technically you're not supposed to go to the bathroom. The proctor's not supposed to let you go to the bathroom. But let's just say you're pregnant and you need to go like every so often, every few minutes, then they're okay with you doing that. But if you take it at home, there's no leniency. There's no proctor there that's going to let you go do that. Because online, they're watching you on a camera and you literally can't move. Congratulations, Abida. I hope I said that right. Congratulations. You're welcome, Nicole. Tevra says they're requiring it in Texas. Are you saying they're requiring it now in Texas, Tevra, or they're going to start requiring it? Let me just make sure I didn't miss any questions. I'm just scrolling up. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I just want to come in here. It has been over a month since I posted a video, and I've been getting all kinds of questions in the comments and my email. I'm so behind. Tevra says, I was rejected for the scholarship to complete the course, but I have other certifications and degrees, but I need the job. Yeah, I feel you, Tevra. You need the job security. I feel you. I really do. They ask a lot of EKG questions. So maybe on your test, so every test is different. So yeah, so Zubida says they got a lot of EKG questions on their test. I can see that. Some people don't get any questions, or some people just get one. Every test is literally randomized, so you never know. Some people have mostly administrative questions or none at all, or some people get several doses calculation questions, and some people don't get any at all. Okay, Tevra, so you said they're requiring that you do get certified. Yeah, more and more states are going to start requiring it. They really are. So I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to come in here and answer some questions, and I want to give you guys some encouragement as well. For those of you that are in school and it's getting difficult, I want you guys to keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your mind on your why. Everybody went to school for a reason. Whatever that reason is, keep your mind on that why. Even those of you that may be graduated already and you're having trouble finding a job, I just want you to remember, just hang in there. Just like I said, go to a recruiter, go to Indeed, pick a day and go around to some private offices. I just want you guys to keep that in the back of your mind when it gets difficult, because for some people, they get out of school and they get a they get a job right away, they get certified, and everything is good. But for some people, it takes a little while. I know people, it took months for them to find a job, or it took months for them to get certified. They had to take it again. And if anybody's watching this and you didn't pass the first time, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Just go study your weak areas. For some people, it takes 1 or 2 times for them to, 2 or 3 times for them to pass the test. So I just want you guys to remember, just hang in there. Remember why you became a medical assistant. They're requiring that, yeah. I'm taking an EKG, been a CNA, and have my phlebotomy cert, so I actually just need the office portion. Oh, gotcha. So if you just need the office portion, I do. So my MA refresher course, I also have an administrative course, refresher course on there as well. There's a high demand for all of these. You're right, Tevra. This may be a little bit off topic. I'm currently working toward my CCMA. I'm about 75% done. It's not off topic. I'll start my prereqs in January for register. Oh, perfect. You're going to, okay. Would my CCMA certification help with waiving my, so you know what? I don't know, because it depends on the school. That is a great question, Nicole. So Nicole wants to know, will her CCMA certification waive her prerequisite classes for her nursing? That is a great question. So it depends on the school that you're going to and the school that you went to. I'll give you an example. The school that I used to teach for, many of those students will go to a local college here in my area. It's called Trinity. Trinity would take the credits from that medical assistant school. So everybody that went into the RN program, they didn't have to take certain prerequisites because they took those credits. So what I would do, Nicole, I would, whatever school you plan on going to for your registered nursing license, ask them, do you take would you take my medical assistant credits? And they'll let you know. Contact admissions and find out if they'll take it. But there are some schools that will. So for those of you that are planning on going into nursing, yes, there are some schools that will take your credit, because as a medical assistant, you've already taken law and ethics, you've taken anatomy and physiology, medical terminology, and there are some schools who will accept those, and that way you can get into your, you don't have to take all of those prerequisites, and you can get into the nursing program sooner. You're welcome, Patricia. Congratulations. Patricia passed her CCMA exam yesterday. Congratulations. Caroline, Florida, wanted to thank you a lot for here. Oh, congratulations. She passed last May of this year. Okay, congratulations. You're welcome, Nicole. I hope it works out. Make sure you come back and let me know too. Let me know what they say. Khart, what is it? khartcpr@gmail.com. That's my email. Make sure you let me know, because I'm curious about that. And what state are you in, Nicole? Because I wonder if it's a state-by-state thing too. I know it depends on the school, but I wonder if it's a state-by-state thing as well. Okay. Okay. Oh, she says congratulations, Patricia and Caroline. Yeah, let me know how that goes. But yeah, I do know that some schools will accept your medical assistant certifications. And while I'm thinking about it too, another question that you guys often ask is, should I become an LPN or RN? It's up to what you want to do. I can't answer that question for anybody, but it's up to what you want to do. If you know for sure you want to do nursing, you want to work in a hospital, maybe you want to do bedside nursing, maybe you want to work in labor and delivery or whatever, you know for sure that you want to be a nurse and you want to work in a hospital, or maybe even become a school nurse, you can go ahead straight to RN. But if you're undecided and you want to just kind of get your feet wet a little bit, you're like, okay, I think I want to go into nursing after medical assistant, but I'm not sure, then you might want to start with the LPN. Or if you say, I don't necessarily want to do, full-on nursing, I just want to be able to have my nursing license, but I don't need to be, I don't need to be an RN. I'm okay with, maybe working in an office, just assisting a provider, or maybe even like one of my students, she works in an esthetician office, and she needed an LPN license to give Botox injections. So she didn't need to become an RN, but the LPN made sense for her. So it depends on what you want to do. Zabita says, oh, you in Maryland, Nicole. Oh, okay. What part of Maryland? And are you near DC? Zabita says she went to Stepful. So Stepful, I don't know too much about Stepful, but I would love to know how that experience was for you, because I get a lot of people asking me about it, and I can't give any reviews because I don't know. I know of it, but I don't know. I'm not too familiar with them. So I would love to know what your experience was. Hamza says, Miss K, I have a problem with interviews. I'm getting interviews 8 out of 10, but then no one gives me a call back, and no one, so I don't know. Okay, so thank you for being willing to because she says, I don't know if I have a problem with interviews. Thank you for being open to the fact that it could be you, because some people, they're not self-aware. So Hamza, it could be you, or it could be, you know, if you're saying that you've gone on what is that, getting interviews 8 out of 10, it could be you. So I would get with someone. There's a girl in my group on Facebook. For those of you that don't know, I have a group on Facebook called the Medical Assistant Lounge. There's a young lady in my group. Her name is Jasmine, but she goes by the MA specialist. Okay, the MA specialist. She's in my group. She helps with this. She's really good. The MA specialist, Hamza. So if you can get with someone to practice interviewing, then that would be good, because it could be that. It could be the interviewing. If you're saying you're not getting any calls back, it could be your resume. So I would get your resume looked at, and then also, well, your resume is probably good though, because if you're getting the interviews, obviously the resume is good. So maybe you just need to work on some interviewing techniques. Yeah, she's right. It depends on the school. I was approved for the LPN program with my CNA and my case man. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear your car blew up, Tavra. Wow, I'm so sorry. So yeah, you're correct that the LPN program will accept CNA, because a CNA is the prerequisite into nursing. So CNA, absolutely. That's definitely a prerequisite for nursing. So yeah, as far as medical assistant, it depends on the school. Oh yeah, oh, you right here, Nicole. Okay. Tevra, this made me feel, so if you're right in this area, you might want to look into Trinity then. You might want to look into Trinity. Tevra says, this made me feel confident with the experience I had. Okay, good. Okay, Hamza just graduated. Okay, how was that for you, Hamza Stepful? So how would I connect with her? Just, if you just, are you on Facebook, Hamza? If you're on Facebook, just join my group, the Medical Assistant Lounge, and her name is Jasmine Coleman, Jazzmine Coleman, aka the MA specialist, and she does interviewing. She does help with interviewing. She does like mock interviews, so she can practice with you. Jasmine Coleman, aka the MA specialist. Okay, Sever says, I researched Stepful. It's been said they are good, but I saw they were not accredited. Okay, so that's a good one. Sever. So let me just tell you guys the difference between being accredited and being approved, okay? So just because a school is not accredited is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? There's 2 big accrediting bodies that are required if you want to take the CMA exam through the American Association of Medical Assistants. So if a school is not accredited, it's fine, as long as they are approved. Okay, so that's what you want to look into. Accreditation is perfect. You can take the CMA through the AAMA. Okay, as long as the school is approved, that's what you want to look for. When I say approved, I mean approved by the state. Okay, because when it comes to getting accredited, some schools, there's a lot to get an accredited. So some schools start at the approved level and then they work their way up to accreditation. So if it's not accredited, as long as it's approved, you're fine. As long as you can take your certifications. If that school is offering certification, maybe let's say NHA, CCMA, or the RMA or CMA, then you know that they're at least approved. If you can take the CCMA, you know they're at least approved. So even if they're not accredited, now of course accredited is always the best way to go, because that, that's the cream of the crop. The CMA, AMA, that's the cream of the crop when it comes to medical assistant certification. But as long as the school is approved by the state, then that's fine, because there are many schools that are not accredited, but they're state approved. Okay, so that's what you want to look for. Now, be careful. If anybody is on here and you're looking for a school, please be careful with some of these people on TikTok talking about their one-day course, or TikTok, just online in general, Facebook, Instagram, talking about their one-day course. I know you guys want to get it over with, but you cannot learn medical assistant within a day or a week. Okay, so be careful with those programs offering that. Because they can teach you some stuff, but guess what? You're not going to be accredited or approved. So you're not going to be able to take certification. So you want to make sure you at the minimum, make sure they're state approved. You're welcome, Nicole. Okay, Zabita says step 4 was very good. Oh, Hamza, you're not on Facebook? Well, Hamza, do me a favor and send me an email, and I will get her contact information and send it to you. So that's fine. If you're not on Facebook, that's fine. So send me an email at khart, H-E-A-R-T, khartcpr@gmail.com. And your name looked familiar, Hamza. Have we had a session? I feel like we maybe had a session before. I recognize your name, or maybe it's just familiar from you being on here. I think you are one of the ones that are usually in my comments when I'm live. But your name looks very familiar. So I don't know if we had a session or just from knowing you on here. But khartcpr@gmail.com. Just send me an email to say, hey, I'm trying to get in touch with Jasmine, the MA specialist, and I will get her contact information. Oh, Monet says, I'm starting my course on September 16th at Fortis. She's over. I've already said the... Okay, Monet, you getting a head start. That's perfect. Let me tell you guys something funny. So it's funny you say you've been watching my videos before you start school. So there's a young lady at my school. She stopped me in the hallway the other day. She was like, wait a minute, are you Miss K? I was like, yeah. She said, I've been watching your videos. So she's literally a new student here. And she found me on YouTube, and she's literally a student here. She's like, I've been watching your videos before I started school. I thought that was so funny. So that's cool. You getting a head start. That's good, Monet. Okay. Tevra said that was my question. Accredited versus approved. Yep. So approved means they're approved by the state. Accredited means that they're accredited through ABHES, which is one of the big accreditation bodies. And then the other one is, I can't think of the whole abbreviation. It's like CAAQ. I'm not even going to try it because I don't want to give you the wrong thing. But one of them is ABHES, and the other one is, starts with a C, CAA something. That's the accrediting body. But as long as they're approved, you're fine. Oh, Angie says, I went to Fortis West Oaks. Fortis is actually, I used to teach at Fortis in Maryland. I taught there from 2013 to 17. Well, no, 2017 to 2021. You're welcome, Tevra. Kiana says, I just finished my extern. Unfortunately, wasn't hired on because they told me, okay, slow season. They were sending their associates. Okay, Kiana, that's fine. So what you can do, you can ask them for a recommendation letter. Ask them for a recommendation letter, and then also ask them, can you use them as a reference? So get the letter, and then also get the name and phone number of the person you can use as a reference. That's fine, because that happens. Sometimes they're not hiring, or sometimes they may be hiring later, and they'll reach back out, and that's fine. It happens. And also ask them, do they have any doctor friends that's hiring? I've had students who went on externship. The doctor wasn't hiring, but guess what? The doctor said, well, okay, I have a friend who works in cardiology. They're hiring. So try that. Hey, All About Sheds. Good afternoon. I found a CMA program. It's 5 months, $625 for administrative, and clinical $325 for just, is that online only? If it's online only and doesn't have a clinical, a hands-on component, I don't recommend it. I mean, I know people do it, but I don't recommend it. It's up to you, but I don't recommend programs that's online only with no hands-on. It's tempting. It's very tempting because the price is a little lower, but you need that hands-on. Unless you know you have a lined-up job and you know you have an office that's willing to do your hands-on training, you want that hands-on, at least a hybrid program where it's mostly online, but then you go in for your hands-on. Or if it's a school that will send you the material. So one of the things that some online schools are doing now, they're online, but they will send you the arm, they will send you the injection material. Like they send you everything you need to practice at home, and you go and you do it with them online. I would rather you do that than to not have any hands-on at all. Hey, Stain Bean. Oh, you graduating next week? Oh, congratulations. She's graduating next week. Congratulations. When I get my certificate, do I take the NHA one? Do I take the NHA once I take the test? Is that good in other states? Yeah, so that's a good question, Pieces of D. So she wants to know if she take the NHA, will it be good in other states? So generally, yes. However, there are some states that favors one certification over the other. And it's honestly, it may not even be a state thing. It could just be an area thing, because some areas or some offices and companies, they would rather have the RMA or they would rather have the CMA. So just know that generally, yes, you can take it anywhere, but depending on where you are, they may want another certification. Now, I do know that in California, because I've done some sessions with people in California, I know that in California, they take the BMA. So it's a little bit different than the CCMA. So let's just say you're on the East Coast now, you got the CCMA, or you got the, you got the CCMA, and you move to California, you move to the West Coast, maybe even Washington State. It's possible that you may have to do another certification because things are a little different over there than it is over here. So I do know that. And she said, I gotta be careful in Texas, they are peculiar. I'm about to do my NHA exam, but I'm doing my mock exam practice. Okay, and I keep on getting 60. Okay, so this is what you do. If you're getting 60 on the clinical part, look at your focus review. If you have the practice test on NHA and you getting 60 and below, or 60 on the clinical areas, look at the exact questions where you're getting, because it'll show you the area where you're getting at. Go to your focus review and look over that again. Having the skills builder also helps. So, if you're on NHA, you have the NHA study guide, you have the practice test, and then the skills builder. Skills builder, all about sheds, that is really good for the clinical portions. So I would recommend maybe looking into getting that if you're able to buy it. If not, don't worry about it. But if you're able to buy the skills builder, that will be good, because that helps with the clinical part. That helps with certain procedures. So it'll teach you how to do an EKG. It'll teach you how to do your eye and ear irrigation. Like it's the hands-on portions. It's building your skills. That's why they call it skills builder, because it's all about those hands-on portions. You're welcome, Kiana. Oh, it's in person. Oh, perfect. Okay, it's in person. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, is it Mars Pick? Listen, it's in person. Go for it. It's in person, and it's only, you said $325 for administrative and 6 something. Go for it. Go for it. What state is that in? I'm curious, Mars Piz. Do you know the name of the program and what state is in? That's a really good price to be in person. How do you get hands-on experience? Could you train? All right, so hands-on experience, first way is from externship. If you don't get an externship, then you're gonna have to go around to some private offices and see if you can either get some externship hours there, or see if they'll hire you and be willing to train you. What about in North Carolina? So that's East Coast. So, it should be fine with NHA. And let me just tell you guys this, it's not really a state thing. That's why I was saying I don't think it's just really a state. It's really more so of an area and company thing. So North Carolina, even though North Carolina, I'm saying that you can have a CCMA, it may be some companies or areas or cities in North Carolina that may prefer RMA or CMA. So it just kind of depends on the company, really. The best thing to do is when you guys are looking for jobs, look and see what their requirements are. If they only want RMA, it'll say it. Nicole, I have an interview tomorrow for a primary care medical assistant position at a hospital. Upon being hired, I have to become certified. Okay, oh, that's good. You get a year. That's good. So Nicole is getting a job, and upon getting hired, she has to get certified within a year. That's actually really good. Some places require you get certified within 30 days or within 60 days. So that's actually really good. They're giving you a year. Okay, so you're in between taking it. Okay. 18. Okay, let me see. Got you. Okay, I see Mars Pass. So you're in between. So I would just think about what you really ultimately want to do. If you know you want to work in an office and do medical assistant work, vital signs, injections, EKG, and phlebotomy, I would just go ahead and do a medical assistant. But if you know you want to get into if nursing is what you ultimately want to do, then maybe going straight into the nursing program is for you. So I would just really ultimately weigh the pros and cons about, like you said, the cost is out of pocket. Look at your finances. Okay, if I pay this $5,000, I can pay this over this time. Like, look at your finances. Look at everything that you ultimately really want to do. And then hopefully it'll become clear to you. Because that is a big decision. Because if you do both, that's 5,000 plus the 600 and something. So just really think about what you really want to do, and it'll become clear to you which path you should take. And then another option is to work as a medical assistant for a couple of years, get your feet in the door, and then do that, and then maybe do nursing later. But even by then, that cost will probably, that $5,000 probably be even higher. So it's up to you to kind of think about it, what you ultimately want to do. A lot of people work their way up from medical assistant to nursing, but you have some people that just go straight to nursing. Okay, I see. Okay. San Diego. Okay. And San Diego, wow. And it's 6 months. That is really good. Wow. Do you have to work for them after that? Because that's a really good price. That sounds like a price that they would have when they require you to work for them for like 2 years. Because some places, they will either have like a free class, but you got to work for them for 2 years or 3. And then, or maybe they'll have a really low price, but you got to work for them. That's really good. In California, wow. I've been watching videos. Is there any more videos? Oh, okay. I'm glad the video's been helpful. So I have about 14. How many videos I have on the CCMA? Or I have to change the name because my videos, it says CCMA, but really they help with all of the tests because the foundational information is the same. But anyway, I think I have about 15 to 16 videos. I'm not going to do any just yet because I got to finish the study guide. For those of you that just joined, I do have a study guide. It's at marefreshercourse.com. I have a clinical study guide for anybody that's taking the CCMA, RMA, or CMA. And then I have the administrative study guide for anybody that's taking the administrative exam. So if you're taking the CMAA or if you're taking the CMAS, I have that as well. So for those of you that's looking for some study material, if you want the free material, it's just on my channel. But my study guide that you can actually buy is $27. There's over 300 and something practice questions on them and their lessons. So there's modules in my study guide, and I'm teaching a lesson just like I do on my videos on YouTube. I'm teaching a lesson, then you have a quiz right after the lesson. And then there's 3 practice tests. Each practice test has 50 questions. So you're literally getting a course, really. And I have 3 more modules to add. I have modules on EKG, dosage calculations, anatomy and physiology, all of that. Everything you learn in school, I just made it shorter. It's a refresher course, and it's the study guide for the test. So that's what I've been working on. That's why I haven't done any new videos, because I got to finish that. I don't even know the next time I'm going to do any of that study material. Hopefully the employer will be willing to adjust their programs for tuition reimbursement. Yeah. Some employers will pay you to further. Yeah. Yes, I've seen them, but this is the second time I've actually engaged. You're welcome, Tevra. Listen, well, you are so welcome. This is what I do. This is what I do between patients, my patients. I love my patients, and I love teaching. So I love it. You are perfectly welcome. You are so welcome, I should say. Okay, guys, I'm going to get ready to hop off here because I'm still in my class. And I just wanted to get on here for a few minutes and answer any questions that you may have had. I just want to reiterate, marefreshercourse.com. That's my study guide if you need it. If you need to email me, khartcpr@gmail.com. That's HEART, khartcpr@gmail.com. If you have a question, my group on Facebook is called the Medical Assistant Lounge. If you join it, just make sure you answer the questions, and also make sure you have a profile picture, because we need to know. We're trying to keep scammers and spammers out the group, so feel free to join it. You're welcome, Nicole. You're welcome. Everybody, you guys are welcome. I may go live again same time tomorrow to answer any other questions. So if you have any other questions, have them ready. And I will either go live right around this time tomorrow or Thursday. You're welcome, Nicole. You're welcome, Mars Piz, everybody, Tevra. What's that? Whoa, Pieces of One, Stefan. Alrighty, guys, you have a great day. Love you guys. Take care. Now, let me see. I always forget how to end this live when I'm on my phone. Let me see. What do I press? Do I press the X? Where's the link to purchase your book? So if you go to Amazon, Nicole, if you go to Amazon.com and simply enter my name, all my books will come up. If you enter my name, if you enter Kendra, Kendra, Fowler, Fowler, it'll come up. So Amazon.com, and I can put the link in the description of this video, but if you simply go to Amazon and enter my name, Kendra Fowler, or Mizzk, Miss K, it'll come up. You have a blessed day too, Pieces of D. And I'm going to eventually, speaking of books, Nicole, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm going to work on a book, a medical assistant book too. That's going to, I'll tell you guys about that. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. You guys have a blessed day. Love y'all.